Oh, I was like, is someone making a left turn?
It was a right turn.
Oh no.
Duh.
No. All right.
Duh.
Sorry.
That's a little insensitive that you assumed that, Aaron.
I know.
Yeah, you think I'm some kind of leftist?
Sorry. Take that back.
I am.
Oh. Then
Actually, back up. I don't know exactly what that term means, so I don't want.
May or may not want to endorse that.
If
Yeah.
there's anything D&D needs, it's politics. All right. So, what do you guys remember from last time?
I was dragging a body around, apparently.
I remember fighting some stuff. I feel like most of the session was combat. Jake level, Lily.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Don't exactly remember what we were fighting, but there was a bunch of them. Ghouls. Ghouls that were intelligent and speaking.
Yeah, cultist ghouls.
They were pretty ghouls.
They thought they were.
Hi, ghouls.
Oops.
Did we ever find the baby?
Hi,
No.
girl.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you guys to stop having babies because I don't know when a baby's makes a game.
Trust and believe I am done.
Good girl.
I never even started.
Am I in the right spot?
I see myself and nobody else.
My character is where she went to bed, so I'm going to assume I'm in the right spot.
Okay.
Oh, right, but we had the ominous attempted arrest that was unresolved.
Right, yeah.
All right. So everyone say where they are. Where you going? Where are you going? Go back to bed.
Oh, right. The bed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm in a bed alcove.
So,
but we did barricade this door. This door right above us. There, we barricaded that before we went to bed.
Correct.
I do vaguely remember that. Yeah.
So, Edgedale, while you're sleeping, you hear a voice, like you're like almost a dream. You hear a voice that reaches out to you and asks, "Do you wish for strength or clarity?"
Supposed to answer?
Who is this? Can I ask? Am I dreaming? Am I like active dreaming?
You hear no response.
No response. Oh well. I guess I'll choose clarity. Give me some clarity, brother.
Okay.
Why are you here?
Everyone, your long rest is successful.
Nice.
Good thing you chose clarity.
You're welcome.
Good man.
I don't think that's actually related. That's just how Aaron does things to trick us.
That is also
very
a fair
true.
statement.
We just hit long rest on D&D Beyond in the center there.
Correct.
What was that noticeable, or was that just like felt like a dream? Because if it just felt like a dream, I'm not saying anything. But if that felt significant, first thing when I wake up, I'm like, guys,
it felt real.
Guys, I had some kind of prophecy last night. I asked for clarity.
You try to speak and nothing comes out.
Oh, dang. I mime to them with such information.
Shouldn't the long rest have reset my current HP on D&D Beyond?
You have to click confirm.
Yeah, take long rest, confirm 3 times. Oh, instead of waiting it for tick down. Thank you.
What are you rolling
my
insight for?
That was my self-enforced check to see if I bothered to try to interpret. Yeah, sign language.
So when you start moving your limbs, you realize that they are covered in feathers, and you can barely move in front of you.
Halt.
Yeah.
I can't talk. Did they see the feathers?
No one can see
I
you.
flap. I'm flapping. Oh.
So all of you see. You don't see Edgetheow. You see a raven on the table in the middle of the room.
Do I? Am I still in bed or not?
I think that you awoke to this cocking, and flapping. He's just
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of going crazy.
gonna try to
The
shoo it.
shit out of somebody.
Like, get out of here, bird. We don't need you.
Jake, do a performance check for me.
Do you think we should all have a caucus about it?
Just a dumb bird. Get out of here. Shoot.
All right. Hold up. So I can roll, and then I can tell you my stat. Why won't it roll?
It did roll. Looks like you rolled
Oh, it
3
did?
times. You rolled 3 times.
Once you
Or
go
is it-
Oh, I
bird,
see now.
once you
Okay,
go bird,
okay,
you never
okay.
speak word.
Here, and then I'm pulling up the character sheet. Collections, my characters. Performance is charisma. I think I got like a +0 then.
Oh,
I
okay.
would like bet money on it, but I'm pulling up.
So all of you can see that this bird is at least trying to communicate with you, and it's not a normal bird.
Oh. What
And
is
it's not a normal
Yeah,
crow.
+0.
No.
Is it a shinier crow?
It is a
Does
can you do a perception check for me? Jesse?
does my
Yeah.
animal handling skill come into play here?
We got a
I
druid in
will
the
not
party.
be handled.
Where's Edge the Owl? Edge the Owl. You should communicate with this
Talk to
raven.
animals, yeah.
On hearing my name, I go double crazy. I try to like.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
This
I
bird
just
is
pissed
freaking
off
out.
Odette. Oh,
Where's
she's so mad.
So Norbert, you realize that it is actually a raven in front of you.
Oh, cast speak with animals. Does someone want to speak with animals? I would like to know if this is an evil raven or a good raven.
I'm good
Yeah.
with I'm good with anybody else talking to. I think my perception was just based on, is this bird a little different than birds?
I'm focused on trying to find Edge the Owl and not paying that much attention to your offer at the moment. Searching all the beds. If you can't tell by my
You
pacing.
can't speak with animals on yourself, correct?
Can
Yeah,
I
I mean, I
scratch with my beak? Can I like scratch a rune into a surface? Is there a table?
Yeah, you were on the table, a wooden table.
Okay, yeah. I attempt to scratch I don't know, maybe just like I'm gonna start trying to spell my name.
Okay. So did you cast speak with animals?
Yes, I did cast it on myself because apparently it's not something I can cast on other people anyway. So,
Oh, okay. Well, you two can talk to each other now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I mean that's what it says range self. So I'm.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, that's true.
um. All right, so I'm gonna say like, calm down, calm down. What's going on to this raven?
It's me, Edgetheow. Hey.
Do you guys know an Edgetheow? Is that a name you know?
yeah. Our
Of course.
our druid buddy. He yeah. What about it?
Okay. Well, he's the bird, apparently. Or he says he is. I don't know if he's lying.
Of course, I'm not lying. I'll tell you something only I know.
Uh, Do you guys know anything that only he would know? I met this guy like an hour ago, so I'm not
Does-
gonna be good at
does-
determining if he's telling the truth.
Does Lancelot recognize him? He would know. You
So
talk to animals now, right?
I mean, okay. All right. Dog. What do you think of the strange bird doing a dance on the table?
First non-ghost NPC.
Lancelot just kind of like looks at him and turns his head a couple times, like tilts it. And he goes,
Okay.
and he looks at you and goes, "Well, this is the guy that changes into animals, right? He's just a different animal now. He smells the same."
Okay.
Oh, can I
Lancelot
turn back using my druid
believes
shape?
Uh,
Does Lancelot sound like Aaron?
yes. Can you make a? Let me think.
It's almost unsettling that this whole time Lancelot is a really calm Aaron.
I'm sorry, I'm dying. I just wanted to see what would happen.
Just like a
Okay,
really
well-
calm Aaron.
Do a Constitution saving throw, Edgethal.
Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. Okay, so con saving throw is I'm checking the modifier first. Saves. +3. And then
Oofa doofa.
whoop 9.
So you attempt to druid shape out of it, and you can see you feel your body start to morph, but it almost feels like there's a physical restriction not allowing it, and you stay a raven. Like
Should I
your body
mark it off anyway?
your body like bulges out, like your feathers start to become fingers, and then just kind of recede back into its normal shape.
I'm gonna mark it off anyway.
No, you don't mark it off.
Oh,
I would
dope.
not mark it off. All right.
Well, that was really weird to watch.
Yeah, it was pretty horrifying.
Is there anywhere in the room that we haven't checked? I mean, it seems like this room's pretty well covered by us. Like it's just bedrooms and a main sentry, you know.
Well, we didn't go farther south down here. 'Cause we came
Was there
into-
anything farther south? Those were crypts.
No, we didn't. We didn't check out these spots. I don't think. Can
Okay.
you see-
Yeah. And
Did
there's
we?
also a whole hallway this way that we haven't explored yet.
And what is these? These stairs? Is that where
The
we
stairs you came in.
Okay.
Leor, real quick, what could you ask
Oh.
Edge the Owl what may or may not have happened to him? Like maybe a little background as to how this could have happened?
Yeah. Hey, why are you a raven right now?
Well, you see, my magic's been acting up a little bit. The only thing I can think of is that's what happened. But alternatively, we are sleeping in some kind of evil dungeon. Maybe there's some kind of evil wizard nearby. I don't know.
It was the mist.
Can you do an Arcana check? Jake,
Oh yeah.
and do it with advantage. Oh, while you are a raven, all of your knowledge and wisdom based checks are going to be with advantage.
Oh,
Or your
dope.
intelligence and wisdom based checks.
Oh, that's cool.
Wise as hell.
I get the question from the dream now.
I would like to perch on Leor's shoulder.
Oh, okay. You should
Yeah,
be able to
I'll
move
allow
your
that.
token. Can you move your token?
Not on mobile, and
Oh,
I
okay.
am just getting home and
Oh,
actually also about to leave, which sucks, but that's my life right now.
What, you're leaving the session?
No, I gotta take Mia out.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But Arcana is -1.
Okay, so you are able to perceive that this nature of your transformation has nothing to do with your druid magic.
Okay.
It,
Well, I
it
did also have some kind of weird dream, but man, I don't see how that connects to this at all.
Okay. Your magic's going weird. There's maybe an evil wizard, and you also had a weird dream.
Well, after I thought about it a little bit more, this doesn't feel like the thing where my magic's going weird. Go ahead and just forget that I said that. I didn't say it, in fact.
Yeah, I would, from the rest of the group, though, like to know more about this whole magic going weird thing. Nobody told me that.
Look, you know how sometimes you want to cast a spell and then you mess it up?
I don't want
That's
it.
all.
Oh, I know that real good, brother.
No, this is all news to me. But also, we just really haven't talked much. We kind of all just showed up here at the same time and just kind of rolled with it.
Yeah, but then I used magic in that fight. I would like to know if it's gonna, turn me into a raven for the rest of my life or something.
But if you figure it out, let us know.
Yeah,
Jesus
I,
Christ.
I don't want to be a bird.
Yeah,
Hey,
alright,
it's
so
actually not that bad.
our lead theory right now is that there was an evil wizard who showed up in a dream and turned him into a bird.
Well, I made the wizard part up. I don't know. I just know I had a bad dream and now I'm a
It's
raven.
it's an invisible evil wizard who
Just
appeared
out of
to him in a dream.
just out of curiosity for clarification of speak with animals, like when Leor casts his speak with animals, is it only through her, or can we all
no,
just
only
hear
only
after?
only she can speak with.
Okay,
Yeah, they only get
okay,
what I'm telling them.
okay. I wanted to make sure I was correct in that avenue the
She's
first
just the
time.
translator essentially.
Yeah. Well, um, I don't know what to do about the whole bird thing, but I mean, maybe looking around will help. Y'all mind if I go look around a bit?
Do you feel like you could defend yourself in this
I
condition?
feel very,
Around
I
the
feel
bad
very
idea.
well rested. It
That's
was a
not
very, it was a
idea.
very, there was a very fluffy pillow up on that bed.
I'm happy
Surprising,
going with you.
surprising.
I'm kind of
What's
sneaky too.
Yeah, let's go, man. Let's. You want to backtrack a little bit, and then maybe we can bring something to the squad.
Yeah. Or okay, do we want to go backwards? Yeah, let's go backwards and then we can go forwards. There's this unpassable door over here, much like the
Okay.
door that we came through.
Man, your token moved so fast. I was like,
Oh, it's just not picking it up. Maybe I should use the arrow keys.
Yeah, it would be helpful for me just in case you do run into something.
I would go with Zaro and just backtrack and cover anything that we didn't prior.
Okay. So you have three different places right now that you have not investigated. There's this pathway down here, this pathway here, and then you have this path from where you were sleeping at.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna ask Lancelot to tag along next to me since I don't feel safe.
I'm also being sneaky. Let me know if you want me to roll. Well, I guess
Yeah, no,
I'll roll
I
to decide to be sneaky, but my attempt is to be sneaky.
Hey, man, you're the sneak master, man. I believe in you.
Lancelot says, I don't really know you. I know the robe guy, so I'm probably gonna stick with him.
All right, well,
Good.
if one of us gets killed, it's not gonna be me. I'm just saying.
Are you immortal?
No, I'm talking to the dog. You can't hear me.
Fair.
All right. So, Jake, are you there? Are you not back yet? Okay. So,
Call twice if you're in Milwaukee.
I'm here.
Leor. Oh, Jake, you're there.
Yeah. I'm muted for a sec.
Oh, okay.
I am still on phone though. Like that's gonna be like the rest of the sesh.
Okay.
I'm just gonna call it that way.
I mean, that's fine. So Jake, with your kind of newfound perception, going down this hallway, you actually spot a trap.
Or I tell Leora so she can talk to me.
Oh, watch out, watch out.
There.
The bird sees something.
That's real descriptive.
So Jake, if you look closely, you see some loose wooden boards with like dirt falling in between them, and it looks like there is something underneath them. That looks a bit dangerous.
Guys, under the floorboard.
About right here.
He says there's something under the floorboards, and he seems concerned about it. I can't actually see anything up there.
I hope it's not the baby.
Is it? We talking like a 5 foot square, or like a hop over situation, a walk
right
aside situation?
You should be able to see it marked when you come around the corner.
Okay, but we still can't physically come around the corner.
Oh, hold up.
It's the same issue that we had with this door.
Oh yeah.
I don't actually even see anything on the map, but that might just be because I'm on mobile.
Let's see here.
Well, we're down farther south than we were. Do you see yourself?
No, I'm like all the way zoomed out, and I don't see nada. Like I don't even have my tokens. But that's okay, because I'm on mobile.
Oh, it's probably because you don't have the dark vision.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Well, then it's just pitch black for you. We really need to
There
get
we
you.
go.
Good thing he can fly.
Okay, so that barrier is gone. Should be.
Aha. Okay,
Alright.
I would like to inspect the random trap thing.
Okay. Do just a perception check. It is a spike trap. It looks like those wooden boards will cave underneath you, and you will fall into some wooden spikes below.
All right, not mechanical in any way.
No. Just a good old spike trap.
All right, there's just a pit with spikes. Be careful, guys.
Alrighty.
There's no check to just walk over it. It's just a 5 foot gap, so I don't think you need a check to go over that.
I'm gonna sneak into this room.
Okay.
I
Do
follow.
a stealth check.
Oh, not super sneaky.
Ooh, yeah, you were not very sneaky. The boards kind of creak underneath your feet as you go in this room. So you have it looks like that the stairs kind of defend 30 feet to a room with a water-filled cistern, and there's a wooden bucket that hangs from like a rope pulley mechanism bolted to the cross beams above as well. And there looks to be a few rooms all attached to here. You can't quite see what's in them, but you do see a chest over here from your perspective.
I'm gonna go look in the well first. And invite the other people in. Big old room with the chest, but I want to look for traps before we pop it open.
Yeah, the well is completely dry.
All right. I would like to search for traps on the chest. Unless anybody else thinks they're a better trap searcher.
No, I would wait for you to. If there's any torches in the room, I would light them.
But you are carrying around the lantern. You still want to light torches that way?
Yes, I prefer to light torches that way. I think it's more economic.
Okay.
Lanterns run on oil, and
Yeah, you only have about a few hours worth of oil in your lantern. Okay.
it just makes more sense too. Like, because a lantern takes a hand.
Did you do your perception check, Zaro?
No, I was waiting for you to tell me what kind of
Oh.
roll you want.
Yeah, I believe checking for traps is just perception.
Well, I'm very perceptive in this moment.
You check every single one of these rooms, and you do not find a single trap.
All right. Is it locked?
No, they appear to be living quarters, and with a footlocker next to each bed.
Okay.
I
Well,
check this room while everybody's doing their thing.
I'll check.
Okay, let's go. That room that you're in, Norbert, that chest contains a silvered short sword.
All right.
Is that a dex weapon?
Short sword? It might be versatile.
Do we know just from looking at it that it's
A light
silvered, or is that like something you have to have a reason to know?
Yes, it's finesse. Can I
Oh, yeah.
trade you my weapon for the short sword? Because
Oh,
this long sword is not
that's
useful.
a good point.
I'd be happy to do so when we reach that point.
I would assume when silvered short swords look significantly different.
Oh, do they? I just thought it was a special property, like against, I don't know, I assume some sort of undead.
Yeah, but it's like, would you have the knowledge that it's silvered or not?
Yeah, or that it just looks different, or
Yeah. Okay, I don't.
like
I don't
what
like
it
that.
does. Yeah, like
I'm stoked to find a short sword, regardless of whether it's silvered.
I would say that since I've already said it and you already know that you've surmised that it is silvered, it looks different enough, and one of you in the party, or at least Leor would know what a silvered sword looks like.
got it.
My crow eyes are adept at seeing shinies, and it's shinier than that.
That's true. You would be very perceptive.
Shiny,
That-
shiny.
That's all I found in this room, right?
Correct.
All right. I would bring it forward and kind of set it on the side of the well.
Okay.
She party.
And let's see here. The chest that you are in, it contains 3 moss
Amunes.
agates. Am I saying that right? No, sorry. 3 moss agates in like a folded piece of black
Agates.
cloth. Yeah. I was like,
Agate is what they make
I'm
tequila
sick.
out of.
Dude. So they're just like ornamental stones. Agates, that vocab is too much for your DM right now. But it's in a folded piece of black cloth. That is what is in there. Let me just type
Is there anything significant about the cloth? Does it have any markings on it or anything?
Nope. It does not.
Okay.
Just black cloth. Very boring. All right. What footlocker's up next?
I'm in this top one.
All right. So that chest contains 11 gold and 60 silver in a very strange looking pouch.
Ooh, I want the strange pouch.
Were the coins in the pouch?
Yes.
What is strange about this pouch?
Do a perception check.
Okay. that connected did. Okay.
So, just from the context of where you've been and the leathery feeling of the pouch, you kind of figure it is made of human skin.
Oh, great. Awesome.
Do you still
Yeah,
want
Does it have
the
any
pouch?
markings on it?
No. It's just kind of like a patchwork mesh of like different pieces of human skin.
Different
together.
human skin. Oh, that's
Yeah.
even worse.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna follow who's its lead and also return all the coins and grab over by the well. I'm not gonna sit them on the edge of the well. I'm gonna sit them down at the foot of the well. Yeah.
Right. Rowan, are you looking into that room that you're in front
Yeah.
of?
What's
All right.
in this one?
So in that chest, you open it and there is a hairbrush. It's very peculiar looking. It is the bristles are very shiny and the make of it seems expensive.
Can I tell any other what's making it shiny, or if there's anything other special?
So I think you can tell that this is like an ivory hairbrush, like just from the streaks of the style of material. So you could probably sell this for a decent amount, unless you just want a fancy hairbrush too, for your long flowing monk hair.
I may. Yeah. I think either way, it'd be a good idea to hold on to it for now.
All right. And is that all the chests?
Does that leave just this one as the only one that was not checked?
I think so.
Yeah, we got 4 entries, so must be one.
Go ahead. Why not?
So you open that chest and you see it contains a black leather eye patch with a carnelian sewn into it.
What?
carnelian, it's a type of flower. Yeah,
Yeah.
can I make a check to see if that type of flower is significant in any way?
Sure. Do a history check.
Okay. Oh. Nope.
It is a very pretty flower, and you think that you could probably sell this for a little bit of money.
Cool. There was nothing in the pouch except the money. There's nothing. Okay.
More patches of human skin.
Great. Cool.
I'd like to climb down the well and look at the inside of it.
Okay. Make.
Do you have like rope or something, or are you just going?
There's a bucket with a rope. I guess I'll test my weight first.
Yeah,
I was thinking about flying down.
It holds your weight.
How deep does it look?
It looks pretty deep. Maybe like 3 or 4 stories deep.
No, that's not too bad. Yeah, I'll climb down, looking at the insides and the bottom. See, maybe kick around the dirt or mud at the bottom, see if anything's down there.
It's the further you get, the harder it is to see what's at the bottom, and you can hear at the very bottom of the well, like a liquid, like dripping noise. Like you can hear the debris kind of hitting something liquid.
Okay, I'm gonna stop and ask. I have dark vision, but I still can't see very well. Can I get the lantern?
If you have the lantern, you can see fine. So
I pass the lantern. I come over and I pass the lantern.
I'll just you can just hold the lantern over the well if you want to, so
okay.
So it looks like at the bottom of the well you see just blood and chunks of like human body parts.
Oh, okay, that's pleasant. No loot. Nobody was throwing coins down here as a wishing well or anything.
You can try and fish around if you want to.
No, I was just kicking stuff with my boot. I'm not getting on my
hands
and knees.
Nope, you don't see anything.
Yep. All right. I'm coming back up.
Cool. So this room is definitely evil.
The whole place is evil. You just catching on to that?
I mean, I've only seen 3 rooms so far. The last one we were in was fine, actually. We just slept there, and it was. I mean, one person got maybe maliciously turned into a bird, but other than that, it was okay.
Oh, hey, look! It's back to the malicious bird room.
Hey, it's pretty. Hey, yeah, this rope back around. Okay.
All right. So we still have down here and
I
down
think
here.
Jake
So.
turned into a robot.
I ain't
Thought it
trying
was
to
the
cross over
malicious
that.
bird.
Oh,
Oh, it's a small jump.
I ain't trying to cross over that till we see what's going on over there, though.
I mean, we can wait to do it, but also we don't even have to do it. Well, I guess we don't know. I don't
That's
think I've been
fair.
done.
Jake, you sound like a robot in a blender.
But I feel
is it
like
that loud? Hold
Oh,
on. Let me mute till I'm gone.
Oh, hey, look, we're on the other side. That's
Um,
wild.
yeah, you see a few. You see a few different hallways here. You see
This room
stairs
looks
going further down.
interesting.
Yeah. Hold on here. So the room that you're in, Lior,
Hmm.
it's filled with looks like moldy skeletons that hang from rusty shackles against the walls. A wide alcove in the south wall contains a painted wooden statue carved in the likeness of a gaunt, pale-faced man wearing a voluminous oh my gosh, I can't talk today.
Bro.
Voluminous?
Yes. I'm coming down like of a terrible cold. That's my excuse.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. So a pale-faced man wearing a voluminous black cloak, his pale left hand resting on the head of a wolf that stands next to him. In his right hand he holds a smoky gray crystal orb. And you see exits on the south wall.
I'm gonna spend a minute just staring at the statue if someone else wants to do something.
Perception check, anything?
Mm,
Is
You
there any
can
more to glean other than what you already described? What are those
What?
star things, like map-wise? Like, just...
So the stars represent the statue, and the small star represents the kind of the head of the wolf, and his right hand of the statue is a smoky gray crystal orb, where the smoke inside is like moving.
That seems like something, but I don't know if I want to touch it just yet.
Where's the trap guy? Want to come and look and see if it's trapped?
sure.
Yeah, I walk around to the side, looking over here while that's going on.
I'm gonna look around and see if I can see anything that will burn.
Burn.
Like that I could use to light a wooden statue on fire, perhaps.
I'm pretty confident there's no traps.
You do not find any traps.
Yeah, you guys are good. Go ahead, touch it, do whatever you want.
I would say that you could go back and grab those boards, those loose boards that were above that spike trap pit, and you could probably burn those.
Okay. Like, so the statue itself is made of wood, so I'm really looking for, like, is there anything I can use to start a fire? Like, I have prestidigitation that does showers of sparks, but that's, like, not really enough to
We got
to
fire.
really get it going.
I have... I can use Firebolt as a cantrip.
Cool. I think we should burn this thing, because I think it is evil.
This is because we just watched that movie recently.
I mean, I ain't mad at it. It doesn't seem like it has much value, and it is creepy.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Go for it.
Cool. Should we take the orb thing?
Yes.
Probably.
Can you do a history check for me, Leor?
Yes, I can.
So you know that this statue depicts Strahd.
Yes. Sorry, I had gathered that. I guess I should have rolled first.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Which is why I would like to burn it.
Okay.
But I'm not keen on like setting it on fire and then having this mysterious gray orb thing like fall on the ground and maybe break and maybe release like demons or something. So
Hold
That's
on.
fair.
Before you set it on fire, I want to take my wood carver tools and give him a little funny mustache.
that's
Little-
I feel inadvisable, but you do you.
You successfully engrave like a mustache around Strahd.
That is all.
That's hilarious. You got a good humor, sir.
You kind of make him look like a vaudevillian villain. Like,
Woo!
Were there any like clothing article things on the ghouls that we killed?
are there any what?
Like articles of clothing. I'm looking for some cloth, but I'm
So you don't have to touch the orb thing. Yeah, I get you.
Very little equipment.
I have a bedroll that I arrived in.
That works. I guess there's like bed, probably sheets on these beds.
You got that human skin pouch.
I do have a human skin pouch. I don't know how much protection it'll be.
Yeah, I don't know about that either. I'm gonna go
There's
all
some more human skin.
and grab a sheet or a pillowcase or something from the beds.
All right, so yeah, you grab a pillowcase, and that would definitely create a barrier.
Okay, and then I snatch the orb.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, here it goes.
This is the Indiana Jones scene.
But
not terrible.
+5.
So you try to dislodge it from the statue. It's kind of in there a little hard, and as you kind of put the pillowcase around it and dislodge it, your thumb slips and touches the side of this orb.
Sorry, guys. I was pretty confident there were no traps, so don't worry.
I wouldn't necessarily call this a trap.
So what's the result? Is that it just Zaro is unable to pick it up?
Sounded like I picked it up, but I touched it.
Oh, okay.
As soon as your thumb like briefly touches this orb, you feel like the entire room disappear. It goes black, and then you see these giant eyes open up and just stare into you. And then you're back to where you were.
Sorry, Andy came home and the dog was freaking out. You said something about a giant eye?
You see a pair of eyes open up and look straight into you in the dark. And as soon as you see that, it dissipates and you are back with the orb in the pillowcase.
So I was like taken to a totally black like nightmare area, or it was in this room somewhere.
You felt a presence see you. That is what you felt. You don't feel like you were taken anywhere.
Gotcha.
Is it obvious to the rest of us that he just had like an experience, or
no? It didn't look like anything to you guys.
Okay.
Well, I'm at least now pretty visibly shaken.
You good, bud?
No. I don't know. Maybe. I think I'm fine.
That thing.
I saw some like I don't know, some evil entity like peered into my soul for a second, which is kind of weird. But it passed.
Is it good in that pillowcase? I mean, are you feeling it now?
Well, I accidentally like slipped and my thumb touched it, it might be fine if it stays in the pillowcase.
Yeah, we might ought to be real careful of that one.
But at any rate, it's now my precious, and I'm clutching it.
By the way, Jake, you're still muted if you had been talking at all. I feel like I have to tell him every so often. All right.
I'm gonna go around the corner.
Wait, light the statue
No,
on fire,
the
please.
trees are screaming.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, retroactive.
You light the statue on fire, and it is
Yeah, I cast firebolt.
and it is burning and smoldering and filling the room up with smoke.
Great. Let's go.
Wonderful. Yeah, we should go.
Lior, the raven starts squawking. And
Oh,
scratching.
okay.
So edge the out, you see the lines of a wall over here, and you can see that this looks like a secret entrance. Where
Oh,
the raven is.
that works because I can literally see that.
Oh, you can?
I can't see our character sheet, but I can see the entire map without any fog of war. So,
Oh, you can?
yeah. Don't worry, I'm
Uh-oh.
not actually looking, except right now because you told me I see something.
How are you seeing the whole map?
I don't even know. Something's messed up with like the mobile viewer or something.
Or his icon. I mean, when you made the icon, did you have to change the settings? Like for his bird self?
No, his bird can't really see anything.
Did you type in black sheep wall?
Oh no.
You got
Okay.
a StarCraft key or something?
So I imagine
Yeah.
he's conveyed something of this to me.
Yeah.
I'm pecking at the wall.
Peck.
Okay,
Do I
cool.
see
Well,
a
I,
mechanism for opening?
I'm gonna go and just like touch the wall and feel it up and see if anything jumps out to me either.
So it was just kind of sealed in the dirt, and you can kind of feel around and feel where you can just pull on it open. It's just kind of hidden in the wall. It's not really locked.
Okay. Hey guys, the raven found something. And I want to pull it open.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
What is this?
By the way, Jake, try to reload now and see if you can still see the whole map.
I think
I don't think I will.
I think I'd be a little delayed on that. I think I would have looked at this room and just poked up here before coming back.
Okay.
So I think I'd be running a little late.
You see in that room, you see a dining table, few chairs, high back chairs, and chandelier in the room. Like, this is a nice dining room area for being in this like glum cold.
Yeah, aren't we underground?
Yeah, it's got like a few candlesticks lighting the corners.
Okay, so they were already lit upon entry.
No, they've since melted away. They're
Okay.
Like,
I light them if possible.
they're
I'm
fine.
assuming I don't see anything of value.
No, unless you want some high back chairs or chandeliers.
No, I feel like Norbert was kind of like moving ahead, but then he would hear the call, and like he was probably just seeing this hallway after lighting the candles, and then would circle back. That's it.
Gotcha. Okay. So, Lior, do you want to go up the stairs and investigate this ladder?
Well, the first thing that I remember from this house, you guys had just come downstairs. Like, that's
Yes.
where I came in. So, do you already know where this goes?
No. We've only found the one entrance to this floor that we might recognize it once we get up there, but no.
All right, so what do you think? Do we keep going or do we go up?
Let's go take a peek.
Might as well.
Okay, let's go up.
So you go to the top of it, and it's a trap door in which you open. Is difficult to open because it seems to be under a rug, which has not been moved.
Okay.
But you look around, and it's like a very nice, like, living area. Like, it's not glum. This is like a very nice floor of the house.
Okay.
Let's see.
Do the
So
rest
I can't open it to like get into the room. I just can kind of like see a couple inches of it. Is that the idea?
You can, if you want to, you can get into the room.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
and I'll follow once it's open.
Okay.
Can I cast spells?
You can try. They changed the pages up here. Here we go.
I assume since I can't speak, that's probably hard no.
Well,
So-
different spells. Some spells don't have somatic components, so
Let me check.
Oh
like
yeah, I
if it's a
remember
spell you
this
can
room.
cast while silenced, you can probably like maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you have to have hands to make the?
What
Okay,
just happened?
Sorry. Hold up.
I remember this. I remember this room. I promise you, there's nothing in the ovens. I checked all the ovens.
So, let me get everybody.
Happened.
Hold
Well,
up.
if I was in the right room, I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, yeah, we've been here before, right? We can go back down.
My icon changed.
Oh yeah, this one isn't updated.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it has to update per floor.
No, it just has the old token. So if I just
okay.
delete it, read back on there, it would update.
so we're going back down.
Yeah.
So confused.
So it was a trapdoor hidden underneath a rug.
I guess
Yep,
while we're
in
here,
here.
I will show this was the entrance to the house, right?
I don't
Gonna
know.
take the evil mist.
Yeah, don't go in there. The mist is bad, but I'm pretty sure this is where we came in.
Yeah, I would like to see the evil mist if it's like visible through the windows or whatever.
So yeah, it's like a very thick fog, and it's coming up to almost like 3 or 4 feet to the edge of the building. Like, you feel like you could probably walk around the outside edge of the building, and that's about it.
Got
And
it.
it's just a thick mist.
Think
Like
the
pea
mist
soup.
had anything to do with Edge Seow turned into a raven?
The fog or the trapdoor?
The fog.
It's
I did
possible.
get lost.
So actually, Rowan, make an Arcana check. You've been studying Edge Stay Out for a while. No, actually, no, I take that back. I would say a nature check. But I just add your modifier to this. What's your modifier for nature?
0.
Oh, 0? Okay.
Yeah.
So I would say even with that, I would say that this it feels more like a curse rather than a specific druid like spell that has happened to Edge the Owl.
Yeah, something ain't right with this bird here.
We're going back down into the cultist area.
Yes.
By
Yeah.
the way, anybody want the longsword that I traded for my short sword?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you, though.
No.
Wait.
Said baby again.
Oh, I forgot it triggers every time we enter this room.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Okay, so let's keep moving because now the room is very full of smoke.
It's true.
But if the trapdoor's open, it should also funnel out a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, this just circles back around, but it seems like people are having some fancy dinners down here or something. I don't know.
Probably eating human flesh.
Yeah, it does not
Check
seem
it out.
good.
Dwarven flesh or halfling flesh, not
That-
picky.
That
Equal
seems
opportunities.
specific.
Yeah, you seem to know a lot about what this creature's eating. No, I'm kidding.
So Norbert and Lior, As you,
I'm sorry. Every time HCL talks, everybody else just hears.
so you did hear it crying when you came back down, the baby crying again, but as soon as you entered this room, the crying stopped.
Oh, don't like that.
You find like a makeshift underground bedroom. A large wood frame bed with rotted feather mattress takes up the bulk of the space. And on the wall sits a wooden wardrobe, and at the foot of the bed is an aged footlocker. Above the bed, hanging from a taut noose, is the corpse of a man in a black suit. One of his withered, bony hands clutches a crumpled note.
Out of instinct, I go ahead and light the candles. Just
Okay.
kind of pew pew, light in the room.
All right. Just ignore
Does this
the
seem
corpse.
like the sort of corpse that might move in the near future?
It does not. It does not look like the poultice that you saw earlier. It looks much more like normal decomposition.
Cool.
Poke one of its eyes just to be safe.
Gross.
It's gross.
You wanna get that note while you're up there, like all in its business already, so that I don't have to do that?
I grab it in my beak.
Oh, you
All
got
right.
the letter?
Assuming that he's going to give it to me, I would like to read the letter.
Okay. I'll say it aloud, but I will also show it to you. My beloved children, I wish I could do what all fathers do and tell you that monsters aren't real, but it wouldn't be true. Life can create things of exquisite beauty, but it can also twist them into hideous beings. Selfish, violent, grotesque, monstrous. It hurts me to say that your mother has turned into one such monster, inside and out, and I'm afraid the disease that afflicted her mind has taken hold of me as well. It sickens me to think that what we've put you through, there is no excuse. I only ask of you, that though I know I do not have the right to do so, to try to forgive us. I despise what your mother has become, but I love and pity her all the same. Rose, I wish I could see you blossom into a strong, beautiful woman. Thorn, I wish I could be there for you the way I couldn't be there for Walter, but I can't. This is what I deserve. Goodbye.
Bam.
What? The mom
So,
became a monster?
okay, we know these names. These are the names from the crypts, but some
The
of them
children.
were yeah. So Rose, Thorn, and Walter, but some of those were occupied and some of them weren't. Are these people dead? Are Rose and Thorn in crypts right now?
So
Yeah, we met their ghosts. They be dead.
yeah,
You didn't tell me you met ghosts.
Oh, hey, we met ghosts.
The dog is a ghost.
Yeah,
The dog is not a ghost. Dog, are you a ghost?
No, I'm not. I'm real.
He wouldn't
He's
know.
not a ghost, guys.
He's very real. He's my real buddy.
But you did find the skeletons of Thorn and Rose up there in their playroom as well, where they starved to death.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think it would be fair. Could we request like a DM recap on who is dead confirmed, who is not dead confirmed? You know.
So you know that there was you remember that there was a crypt named Elizabeth, and that one is the one with centipedes crawled out of. There was one named Gustav, which just seemed normal, but had an empty coffin. There was one named Walter, but the slab was busted open, and it was a completely empty crypt. And then Rose and Thorn's crypts had empty coffins as well.
And we know the mom and dad's name, right?
From the letter, you showed me a letter
Who
about
they
who owns
be?
the house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so Elizabeth is the mother and Gustav is the father.
Elizabeth Durst and Gustav Durst.
I
So Walter here is
Somewhere in the house, it would appear.
What was the baby's name?
Walter.
Maybe didn't break open that crypt.
Dang.
Oh.
We got some kind of a baby monster. The most deadly kind.
Okay, so I assume this is Gustav.
Yes.
Can I roll perception or investigation on the room?
Sure.
Do you have a preference?
Um,
I feel like investigation fits it more.
what are you trying to do?
Investigate.
What are you looking into? Like, what is the thing that you're trying to
Well,
figure
I mean, look under the bed, look in the cabinet. I mean, per the map, there looks like there's a
That's
frame up.
perception
Okay.
then.
Okay. Nat 20.
Whew.
Let's see here. You look through under the bed, you look through everything, you don't find much anything of value. And you see on like the south wall, as you like peer into it, there's like a small crack that is steadily getting wider and wider and wider.
Like as he's watching it right now?
Yeah, like it's becoming obvious to almost all of you that
What the?
Oh.
after that it's cracking open and a I would say it's like a hole, probably like 2 feet high and 2 feet wide is open into, and then you see a few arms just crawl out of this hole.
Humanoid arms?
They are humanoid.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if I were to see that, I would probably cast Firebolt immediately.
And
Like automatically, like upon sight, automatically. Because like nothing you just said sounds positive or good.
So you just see the arms, or you wait until you see the whole
No, I feel like I rolled my perception. I was
okay.
checking the room. I saw what you just described to me, and I shot Firebolt.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
None of that sounded good.
So only seeing the arms of this creature, it was very hard to hit, and you just kind of scorched the wall around it.
Well, I'm sure everybody's aware of that now, if they weren't.
Great.
And then out of this wall, this creature, this looks very undead. Like you can tell, it's pale. Chunks are kind of falling off the legs, but it's a woman who just kind of stands up with her very formal dress, like very formal looking clothing, and goes, "Well, that was close. You could have ruined my beautiful face."
I'm gonna.
Is her face beautiful?
How many arms does she have?
2.
Okay.
I thought you said 6.
Hey, miss. You gotta remember. I mean, that entrance is just not. It's a little unsettling.
You have not seen unsettling. You are all ugly compared to me.
Is this true?
Oh yeah, I'm trusting my instincts on this one.
Yeah, DM, you want to give us a 0 to 10? Like, how much would we want to bang this woman?
Yeah, what's the characteristic?
I'd say
Well,
like
we all have
wearing
different tastes.
she's wearing a very, very nice like red dress with like a black robe over it. It hangs
We doing an RE8 thing again?
so the neckline on the dress hangs very low, like kind of like a V-neck, and you can see like an open and rotting chest cavity that you
Gross.
can see a literal black hole.
So
Her-
10.
Yeah, her lips and gums have gone black with rot, but she smiles very broadly, almost like a maddening smile.
I'm gonna ready both my weapons, my short sword in one hand and my dart in another hand, and get ready to attack her. Without try to do that as stealthily, like without giving away the fact that I'm ready to stab her.
Is the hole she came through open?
No, it seems to be just like a burrow, like there's nothing behind it. Why have you come into my home, you
You were
interlopers?
just
Oh,
having a chat with your husband over here.
With the lecherous traitor, he deserves death.
Cool. What happened to your baby?
yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. We came in here because we heard a baby crying, and it was just like, kind of a social welfare check situation.
I only have 2 children. That bastard is no son of mine.
So your husband's son.
You're the mom. Okay. It's not checking out. Okay.
Out of character, I'm getting like very Resident Evil 8 Lady Dimitrescu vibes, except a giant void in her chest.
That's fair.
Or she was, I guess.
Pretty cool.
Rose and Thorn are my only children.
Well, they're dead, so you kind of sucked in the whole mother department.
She's dead too. Maybe don't bring it up.
I don't like her.
Yeah, no.
She's unsettling.
Nobody was her biggest fan.
Are we? I mean, is there really there's no hostilities? I mean, are we feeling?
Ma'am,
Yeah,
actually,
can I tell?
you asked why we came into your house. We would really love to leave your house. So if you would just point us in the right direction for the exit, we would gladly go.
She just kind of laughs. Just if I had control, then I would gladly let you leave.
Who does have control?
If I had control.
Oh, you'll find out that for yourself. You just have to go down a little deeper. And she just plops down on the bed, admiring herself in a little mirror, handheld mirror that she has.
I asked her real quick, like, hey, did you curse me, lady?
Oh, did you perhaps curse our bird?
I don't care about any of you. Why would I curse you?
Roger.
Person?
Well, she's not very nice at all.
I think we should leave before she changes her mind about her vanity mirror here.
I kind of want to kill her, but that's fine. I'm fine with also leaving.
I mean, if somebody throws the first blow, I will stay, but
Ma'am,
my instinct is to leave.
Ma'am, I think I've been forthright in the fact that I do not like or trust you, but do you mean us no hostility?
You are nuisances for now. Do what you must and leave or die. I don't care.
Well, where is deeper? I said go deeper. Where's deeper?
We've got some stairs we haven't explored.
Yeah, these ones here are probably the best bet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. My zoom is not working. Okay.
So, like, out of character, I'm actually kind of 50-50.
Am I killing her? Yeah, I don't know. Andy's over here whispering in my ear, "Kill her, kill her." So I'm gonna kill her, but I can.
I think she's a potential ally against the baby monster.
That she definitely didn't like the baby, and the baby is definitely a monster. So
That's true.
And
Well-
the husband if he's a monster.
I'll err the side
Husband
of
is-
caution.
for sure dead.
Well, so is everything.
Well, that's fair.
But we saw a body in coffin for that, right?
So Norbert,
He's hanging
before
from the ceiling.
So Norbert, before you leave.
Oh, I missed that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave. I think
So-
I'm gonna err the side of caution. I am ready to attack at any time.
So before you leave, Norbert, I'm sure you would notice this, but there is a footlocker at your feet, at the foot of the bed.
Hmm.
Oh, I'll search that if he's not going to.
While this woman is sitting on the bed.
Yeah, I can be sneaky. She's looking at herself in the mirror. She's distracted. But if you guys want to build up a little
spotted.
distance, I can bail if I need to.
I notice what Zaro's doing, and I spot him.
Okay. Do I
And by
assume
spot him,
Norbert-
I mean, like, you know, in case she turns from her mirror. Like, I'll cast Firebolt again. I don't care.
So,
Or you can just
so
try to talk
Norbert,
her to get attention.
So Norbert, you kind of pick up on what Zara's trying to do, and you kind of position yourself in the room on the edge of the bed, like at the foot of the bed, and sort of to like block the view somewhat. So Zara, you can make a sleight of hand check with advantage.
Nice.
Which you needed.
Advantage, yeah.
So you kind of open the chest as little as you can to scoop out everything you see, and inside you find a shimmering cloak. You find a chain shirt, a mess kit, 5 potions. One of them is more of a flask that looks somewhat different. You know what? I'm just gonna say that you figure out what it is instead of trying to identify everything, because it makes it easier for me.
Do we know what a shimmering cloak is?
He's
Yeah,
about
I'm just gonna tell you because it's easier.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were gonna allude to the flask thingy.
Yeah.
I have a guess on the shimmering cloak, but I'm not 100%. Ooh.
So it's a cloak of protection. You have 4 potions of healing, a chain shirt, a mess kit, and a flask of alchemist fire.
You know, at the end of Castlevania 1, if you hold the flask of alchemist fire and use it on him, you can beat Dracula with 1 hit.
You should definitely try to drink the alchemist fire.
That's a great game, by the way.
Indeed.
While
Obtained
they're
all of that.
while they're digging that stuff out of the chest, I want to ask before we go if she knows what this wooden statue in the other room is.
Don't tell her we burned it.
The statue to Strahd. Yes, the cultists love that shit. But
Cultist?
yeah,
We already met the cultists.
we are a. Oh, you already met them. Well, I run a house of immortality and beauty. If you cannot tell from my looks.
Yes, says you such a great job. Such a great job.
I whisper, Rowan, you're in the room with us, correct?
Yeah.
I whisper to you, like, hey, I don't like her, but she seems dangerous. Do you think she'd like that brush?
We could yeah.
She seems to really like looks and all that.
Yeah, so I will notice how much she admires herself, both internally and externally, and offer the brush to her.
Oh, yes. I recognize this brush. Why do you have it, though? Much like pearls before swine. I'll take that.
Well, there you go. You can have it.
Just maybe a little goodwill, you know? It goes a long way.
She turns her head towards you in like an ominous fashion and just goes, "Just go fuck off."
Okay.
Cool. I feel like we've been dismissed.
I whisper to Rowan, I regret any form of kindness that we... Okay.
It's okay.
Sorry
Yeah,
you lost your brush, brother.
that's fine. I'll
Okay.
use sticks again.
Once we're well out of earshot, I'm gonna ask if anybody wants the chain shirt, or I mean, we can divvy up the healing potions, but we probably have to hold on to the rest.
I was looking at equipment. I just wear common clothes,
and
but I'm sure most people, most everybody in our party, is gonna benefit from the cloak and or the chain shirt. So I don't know how we want to divvy that as a group.
yeah, I
I
was gonna
don't know if
say
you're
who's.
you have to be proficient in medium armor.
I'm not.
I'm
I
not
do
either.
not have a chain shirt.
I think Rogue is, but if somebody else, my goal is to kind of stay out of combat, a little bit. So
Yeah.
like,
Well, I don't know if it's the same as in Boulder's Gate. In Boulder's Gate, rogues can wear medium armor, but you get a disadvantage on your stealth checks, which probably isn't worth it for you.
but that depends on which medium armor for D&D.
It's
Some do, some don't.
I think
But I don't
chain
think
would
that-
be in that category.
I don't like how Baldur's Gate is like warping my knowledge of 5e.
Yeah.
It's like close, but it has a few mistakes. Or,
Like,
Yeah.
changes.
really close.
So chain
Yeah.
shirt, it does not give disadvantage, but it will cap my AC bonus from Dex 1. So it's like a +1 to my armor class instead of +2, which it otherwise would be. So if like the other melee dude, we got a ranger, right? What do we have?
A
No.
monk who
A
doesn't wear
druid.
armor, probably.
Yeah. Wouldn't that
Nobody
lower your
wears armor.
Wouldn't that lower your damage, Rowan, if you were to put on any form of armor, something like that?
I don't know that armor does it. A weapon would.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Okay, so in that case, I will take the chain shirt, but whoever's going to be most in combat is my vote for the cloak of protection. Whoever's our more frontliner tank kind of guy.
So the thing is,
Other than just armor class, or
so monks get unarmored defense if they're not wearing armor or using a
Oh,
shield,
that's what it is. Thank you.
which uses their dex plus their wisdom plus 10.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, which puts your AC right now at 14.
Right. With the chain shirt, I go up
Highest.
to 14. I was at 13. But theoretically, if we had it like an actual, normal melee class, they could get more advantage out of it than me.
That's true. It is fine.
Well, who do we want the cloak of protection to go to?
Oh no, it does give me disadvantage. I don't want it. Somebody else.
Cloak
Maybe
protection
Edge
is
the
good
Owl?
for anybody.
well, Edge the Owl's
No.
currently a bird.
It'd be a chained bird.
No.
Metal as fuck.
Okay, yeah. Rogues aren't proficient. My bad. That makes sense.
Even
Oh,
as a
goodness.
druid, I believe I'm not.
You
I don't know
are
if I can wear
proficient.
any
Druids can
armor.
wear medium class armor, right?
Correct.
Oh, can they? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can wear medium armor.
That goes
Well, they do also though have the. It's not a rule, but it is actually a rule that we're not supposed to use metal.
hmm
Oh, really? Is
Why?
that a spiritual thing? Like a druid belief? Is it flavor text?
Well, so it's totally flavor text, but it's flavor text that is written as a rule, whether you want to play that kind of druid or not.
Oh, okay.
Really?
I don't know. I mean, I'm willing. I'm not really trying to play that kind of druid, but it
Yeah.
is, like I said, it's a rule.
I
Hey, I
would
learned.
say
Like that was
I
a
learned.
rule in like the D&D era of like paladins fall if they like ever pick up anything that doesn't belong to them, and then they can't use their paladin abilities. You know, like that school of stuff.
Yeah.
I can
That sounds
flip-
like 3E.
I can flip stuff to where it's not metal or just allow you to wear metal armor. I don't think it's a big deal. Like
It
I
just
will
says
let you wear
normally
metal
though.
armor.
Normally don't
Uh,
not unable
one.
to.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
I
just
didn't
says
have the wording
normally,
pulled
and
up.
you're not really a normal druid, to be fair.
Metal.
Well,
metal
yeah.
metal comes from earth, and earth is the, or rock, and then rock is the earth, bro.
I think there's some distinction of what metal is since we have spells like heat metal.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm a crow right this second. So if one of y'all will carry it for me,
Sure,
that'd be
I'll
polite.
carry it because I don't know, because I'm the only person that can talk to the crow, so might as well carry his stuff
And
too.
you're carrying me. So polite.
There you go. So I will carry the chainmail.
All right. That sounds good then.
I would also like to carry the alchemist fire, if nobody objects.
Go for it.
Cool.
I'm gonna pose.
Do we decide
Um,
to use local protection though? That's
I'm
what I said.
assuming. I'm assuming that's between me and Lior in terms of wearability. Lior, would you like it?
I would not turn it down, but I also play a much more supporting role when we fight, so I wouldn't fight anyone for it.
Yeah, whoever's taking this, I'm expecting you to be the one jumping in front of the bullet if push comes to shove.
Yeah, you get a bonus AC.
I'll
Did you go
probably
down last
be.
time?
I'll probably be closer in combat more naturally than Lior as a bard, but I wouldn't mind leaving it up to the RNG gods and just rolling a d20 for it.
Yeah, boy.
I
too.
I think the rest of us are down for just giving it to you, but if you want to do it that way, I'm not opposed.
RNG
roll?
gods are always fun.
Oh, what? You got it.
Oh goodness. Alrighty.
There are worse things to have a crit one on, so.
Yeah, true. I mean, it's the RNG gods are fun. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Onward?
Yep.
All right. What do y'all do?
We're gonna should we barricade that, like push the door up against the room that she's in or maybe something before we go?
I don't think she cares about doors.
Yeah, that's fair. She did come out of a wall.
Yeah.
I wish we could have a little bit of a heads up if she left that room, but I don't really know how to do it.
I can try or tie a bell to her ankle.
Do you have a bell?
I mean, we could probably make something that jingles. A little scratch metal.
I mean, if you could, I would really like to have an instrument, so.
Well, I was joking. I don't really want to sneak back. But
Oh, all right.
I was thinking about staying behind and watching her anyways, and then fly back.
You gotta know where we're going then.
yeah, I don't like leaving you on your own. I mean, we tried that with the mist and it did not work out well for you.
Yeah.
He went into the mist.
Well, he just didn't come out of the mist when all of the rest of us
I
did.
stayed outside. Plus, I'm like a scaredy cat, so in character I wouldn't do that probably.
Is your session actually working? Can you see with the Raven?
No, I still see the whole map.
God. Okay.
I'm
God.
not seeing a cloak of protect. Oh, folded. Goodness.
Quick out of character question. On the thing for D&D Beyond, it says that the Cloak of Protection requires attunement. Are we playing with attunement?
I think the answer is yes.
Hello?
Yeah, we lost the DM.
Yeah, I'm not.
Did you not hear me?
I'm honestly not even seeing
cut
it in the equipment list.
We can hear you now, Aaron.
Oh, okay. It should be there. but I would not attach it yet because I believe it takes 8 hours to attune. So yes, we definitely are playing with attunement. I think you have to do a long rest, right?
I thought it
Yeah.
was 1 hour.
Oh, it's
Yeah, I
1
think you
hour?
just do over a short rest.
I don't
Oh,
know.
a short rest?
I'm good
Let's
with
see.
I've also had like when you're attuning to something, you have to describe what you're doing to like figure out how it works, and then you can like either succeed or fail. Has been a thing that I've played in the past, but I don't know if that's like real or if that was just flavor
No.
from the DM.
That-
Quit giving them ideas.
Well, technically, without having identified it, we don't even know that it's magical yet. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, you just put it on and find out that it's cursed later.
So, Aaron, are you saying that I shouldn't add it right now? I can't find it anyway.
Yeah, I would not add it right now.
Okay.
Short rest is what Roll20 says.
Okay, after a short rest.
Focused on only that item. I imagine you can still actually do the rest then?
Yeah. Typically, I should say.
Wait,
So with
what?
potions, you can tell with a little sip what the potion is.
A little sip of alchemist fire. No big deal.
Mm,
Deal.
that tastes like good berry, but more concentrated. Or less, because I guess a good berry is just a little berry. It's kind of potent.
Well, thank you, Leor.
I mean, in the future, I might make you identify. It's just tonight, I'm just not.
So there is, if you
Easier.
press the Roll20 compendium, there is one significant thing there, which is you have to do a short rest to identify it. You know, if you're doing a ritual spell, and then you have to take a second short rest to attune. It like spells out that you can't do it in the same.
You can't do it in the same one, yeah.
All right. So we'll say that you know it's magical, and then you take 2 short rests to figure it out.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. And so you venture onward.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
By the way, you're gonna tell us if that orb in the pillowcase thing starts acting up, right? Like you would let us know right away. You wouldn't just like become evil and
I would let you know if something happens, like passive perception or
sorry,
something.
that was an in-character remark that I was making to the rogue holding the orb.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
I'm not answering that. I don't know. We'll see. If I become possessed, I might have different thoughts about what to share.
All right, everyone take a look at what color his eyes are so we can like check that later if we need to.
I'm feeling fine. I will say I had a very strong temptation to take the pillowcase with the orb in it and smash that woman over the head with it, but I don't think that was caused by the orb. I think that was just me.
It's actually a
Ooh.
Palantir, and you communed with Sauron.
That's really what it felt like. Like a lot.
Anyone else hear that? Is that a thing I hear in character, or is that?
Yeah, you hear it in character.
Ooh.
A
Oh,
ghostly,
she's not too friendly. Sorry, bud.
a ghostly chant, kind of fills the room.
Is this the first time you guys have heard something like this?
The baby? No, we've heard the baby a lot. Or the
No,
chant.
this you heard this?
Well, we heard chanting up before we fought all those ghouls, didn't we?
I believe
We heard
so.
it when we first came in the basement. Yeah.
So you can hear a dozen or so voices chanting over and over, "He is the ancient. He is the land. He is the ancient. He is the land." And you see all around this room there are multiple tiny objects throughout it.
What are they?
Just out of curiosity, we came down from here, right?
From the right.
From the right. Okay.
Or no, sorry, you came in from the left. I lied.
Okay. I just wanted to double check.
Yep.
1, 2,
So-
3, 4, 5, 6.
You are in this large reliquary, and you count about 13 little objects all around the room. You can see those little sections cut out of stone. I guess which one you want me to start on?
The one closest to where we came in, and then move
Okay.
around the circle.
Clockwise.
Okay. I'll go
Clockwise.
clockwise, starting at the top here. You see a blood-stained wooden sun. These are like tiny little figures, not like,
Like token sized.
yeah. You see a blood-stained wooden sun. The second one you see an aged card deck. I would say, Lior, you recognize it as a Taroka deck,
Okay.
which is kind of a fortune-telling deck used by the Vistani. It is in
Okay.
very bad condition. A lot of them are unreadable, but it is obviously a Taroka deck.
Okay. And can I ask the things that they're in? Is it like this is just a shelf, or is it like an altar? What is it?
I would say it's kind of more. It's like a display. It's not. It doesn't look like they use to worship it. It's just like something to hold each one of these and present it.
Okay. Okay.
The third one is a large severed finger, larger than like a normal humanoid. The fourth one is a dagger, which is very white. Like there's no metal on it. The whole thing is just pure white, including the blade. It looks like a solid material. The fifth one is a broken crossbow bolt. Or the fifth one. The sixth one is a jar of severed talons soaking in a kind of a reddish liquid. The next one is a crown made of black vines. And then a next one is a desiccated frog lashed to a stick. Oh my god, which number am I on?
After the frog.
10.
I think I'm on 9.
Right here.
Yeah. And next one is a cracked egg. And inside the egg is like the skeletal deformed remains of like an infant dragon. The next one is a large, pure white feather. And the next one is a small wooden coffer with a large withered tongue inside.
Okay. Quick question. Do the things that are like severed body parts appear like the finger, for example, appear super recent, or is it like this has been preserved somehow, or like this is like very decayed?
It doesn't look preserved, but the finger looks like it's not rotting at all. It looks freshly severed.
Okay. Okay, so I would like to ask a couple things and then you tell me what checks to make. Is there any like story or like lore mythology where these might be kind of like telling the story? They're like significant items in a story, or are they like, do they have any religious symbology that I would recognize?
Do an investigation check.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay. So you kind of see a pattern that each one of these feels like at least a lot of them represent locations across Barovia.
Okay.
So the bloodstained wooden sun, is the kind of the symbol of the village of Barovia. You can gather that the that the wine is that is a jar of wine is probably from the winery. There's a few others that you have no idea, but you gather that the dagger is actually carved from human bone, which you feel like symbolizes Valaki, which is the village that you are much familiar with. Valaki is like where you were teleported from an encampment near Valaki.
Got it.
So you know like a handful of these, but the others like the finger and well the Taroka deck you think kind of visualizes the Vistani themselves.
Got
So it
it.
kind of just represents places all along Barovia.
Okay.
Wasn't
Is
expecting
any
you to
of
get a
this
20.
Neither was I, honestly.
Yeah. And the last two are a chunk of amber resin and a dagger with a bat skull set into the pommel, which you feel like, to follow up on your check, you feel like this last one somehow represents Strahd.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was gonna say I want that one.
I feel
That
like there's a
sounds dope.
strong chance if somebody takes this dagger that they are going to end up the next person who's cursed somehow.
Yeah, can we check for like traps before we start touching stuff?
Oh man,
Um,
look.
I'm already cursed, so
So are you there?
I would
Jake?
totally.
Are you there, Jake?
Can you not hear me?
Yeah, no, I mean, is because you said you were watching Mrs. Durst.
No, we decided more than anything else, splitting the party is just not
Okay.
worth it for something that's probably not
So what's
gonna pay
interesting
off.
to you? So what's interesting to you, Jake, is that you see a resonating like glow from that cloak that they picked up.
I see the fucking cloak is popping off, guys. I don't know
Yeah.
why my
Oh.
voice changed.
Okay. Can I take the cloak and like hold it next to the potentially evil dagger and see if the bird sees something like bigger from that?
So Jake, can you do a perception check?
Yeah. Well, I can tell you what the result will be.
Do you need me to roll?
No, I got it. I'm only a slight hindrance.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. And your perception is +2, so 19.
+2.
So
19.
Nice.
well actually you get advantage, but it's already good enough.
Hey, I might
so,
get an natural.
We'll roll again, just see if you get a natural.
Oh, no, I'm not actually that concerned,
Okay.
but I guess.
So you surmise that you actually, not knowing until now, you have like built-in detect magic as the Raven.
Oh, okay, so we did know that those were magic items for
Yeah.
these.
Yeah, you for sure know that they're magic items. And you do notice that none of the other objects in the room are lighting up.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Magical.
All right, I guess somebody can have the evil dagger if you want. It's not actually evil, says our bird friend.
God, it's probably evil. I still want it.
Okay, never mind. He's called dibs on the potentially evil dagger. So there's another dagger here, but it's made out of bone, and I feel like it's probably not going to be as useful as the daggers we already have. So I wouldn't really advise it.
Yeah, I'm not personally fancying anything in this room for me.
Cool. If someone really needs the dagger
do
more than me, you
see
can have it.
you do see on like the southeast part of the room, there's a slope right here that goes down very quickly and into kind of this watery portcullis, like a rusty portcullis. Down
Portcullis,
here.
brother?
Portcullis.
Okay.
It's a port key.
I'm gonna look around the corner here.
I don't think anybody should go down there, but maybe our bird friend could fly down and see what's down there and then fly back.
Here's an idea.
I would. Before I do it though, I want to test if I can cast a spell that only has thematic components.
Okay. Can you do a Constitution saving throw?
Dang. Con saving was 3, and
Okay.
still is 3.
Right, so that's a 17 total.
Well, unless my beast transformation makes my stats the thing's physical stat. So if that's the case, it's probably even lower. But
no, you have the stats of the Raven right now.
yeah,
At
that's what
least
I
for
meant.
that. Yeah.
Is it a raven or a crow?
It
It
is a
matters.
raven.
Okay. My role playing is entirely different now.
I knew it. You're still a Corvin though, so it's very similar.
Very, very close, yeah. But entirely different. Both.
So you feel yourself kind of like, as you try to use one of your normal abilities, you can feel yourself kind of transform back into your normal self.
Whoa.
Oh dang! I could have done that this whole time.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Whoa. Cool. Good timing, because I was feeling like I wasn't going to be able to talk to animals forever. It's a 10-minute spell.
Oh yeah, we were probably already stretching it.
Yeah. But now you can't fly down to the water for us.
Oh.
Can he? How many things can you turn into?
I can turn back into a spider and hey guys, good to see you again.
Oh yeah, hey, welcome back.
Boy howdy.
Bird.
How about if we need, I could still turn into a spider and climb down, or I don't know.
I don't know if
Whatever.
I would call it a need. It's just since you already had wings, you know.
Yeah, no, my bad. I was trying to do some self-protection kind of stuff, and yeah, I guess I don't know. I guess that's all I needed to do to turn back.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to begrudge anyone protection spells at a time like this. All right, so we're leaving all the creepy stuff alone, and we're gonna keep going.
Sure.
All right.
Oh, how about maybe I should get that chainmail that you were so kindly carrying for me though.
Indeed, it's all yours. I'm taking it off my character inventory right now.
Just so you know, it's a chain shirt, not
chain shirt, not chainmail. Yeah.
Oh well, then I don't want it. No, I'm kidding. That's even better, maybe. I don't really know yet what the difference is.
It's less offensive to druids, is what I hear.
I went ahead and added it to your inventory and equipped it. Your new
that's dope.
Your new AC is 17.
Nice. Wow.
That seems like a lot.
That's high. Are we sure about
Wow.
this?
Well, I mean, it's already happened, so I mean.
It is medium armor. Oh,
and I
so
do have a +3.
So, and you have a shield. The shield.
The shield. Okay. No, that's right. I forgot about that.
So you're getting +2 from Dex because that's the maximum you can get with chain shirt, I think. And then the chain shirt gives you a base 13, and then +2 from the shield. Yep.
And the cursed dagger. Does it? Am I like already dying?
What? No.
It's not cursed. You told us it wasn't magical, but it was probably still evil. I agree, it's evil.
Yeah, curses don't show up in detect magic anyway.
That's true.
They don't? Oh.
I think.
Well, maybe.
I just think
I don't know.
just think it's cool.
Okay, and this whole time we've heard chanting, and there's been no like deviation in it.
No, they just saying the same two sentences over and over and over.
Cool.
He is the ancient. He is the land. With like a dozen or so voices.
Actually, you know what? On second thought, I do want to take the bone dagger, not because I want to use it, just because I don't want it to be here. If
Okay.
it represents the place that I am kind of calling home.
All right. You take the dagger.
Great.
Nothing noticeable happens.
Great. Okay, who's going first?
Oh, and the baby.
Oh.
Didn't Norbert check around this corner already?
I made it as far as here, so
Any
I wouldn't say I probably
interesting
saw
this way?
too much.
So looking down this hallway, you can see that it is just a prison. It is a large amount of rooms with shackles on the walls.
Oh,
Are they cells that are like
Yeah.
closed? Great. Okay.
They are all actually open. Every single cell
Okay.
is open.
is the chanting coming from this direction?
The chanting is coming from the other side of the portcullis.
Oh, the water place.
Yeah.
Got
Hmm.
it.
You do.
I'm assuming as we walk by these single room cells, we can pretty quickly glance them and there's nothing.
So at the very end of the hallway, right where Lior is, there is a single human skeleton hanging on the wall, wearing a tattered black robe.
Does it have any like markings on it, iconography, anything? A carnelian, maybe?
No. So you can tell it is the same robes that you saw the other cult members wearing.
Okay. And he's here, like he's chained up, like he died
correct.
here as a prisoner.
Correct.
Got it.
Does that mean the
Okay.
cloak is also chained to the wall?
Did you want a tattered cloak?
Maybe.
So you search the skeleton and you find a gold ring on one of his fingers. So can I have any of you that walked into the prison make a perception check?
Any of us or all of us?
Any of you that walked in there. So Zaro, you spy on the side here, on this wall. It seems to be loose.
Ooh, I'm gonna pry it out.
All right.
Whatever it is. I assume it's stone.
You find that it is a secret side entrance to the prison.
Ooh.
Nicely done.
I'm gonna
Taking this gold
sneakily
ring and
enter.
come up.
Nice.
Ooh, hold on 1 sec. Ooh.
Okay.
Why won't you? There we go. I like how control clicking doesn't work in Roll20, but shift click does. Oh.
Did I say I was sneakily entering? Because I meant.
You pried open a wall.
Well, that part, yeah. I mean, it makes as much noise as it makes. But once I entered, I meant to
So
check out
as
the
you walk into a room with a kind of like a scaffolding around this giant water filled like sunken room, and the chanting is coming from all of these figures around the room. And as soon as you enter the room, the exact moment that you enter the room, every single cultist looks at you and they stop chanting.
I'm backing out.
You
Okay, so I didn't want to interrupt the session, but I really wanted to cast Good Berry, so we all had good berries again.
okay? We can say that you want. I assume you want to do that earlier.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, like as
Okay.
soon as I became human again.
Oh
That was
yeah,
my
sure.
first thought.
For sure. Yeah. That's definitely it. Roll to see how
So
many you
2
get.
each.
2
Oh,
each.
you roll for that? I
Oh,
thought
I
it's
thought you.
10 no matter what.
Oh, is it 10 no matter what? Then I'm wrong.
Yeah, let me
Then
pull. I got it. It is 10. Yeah.
10. Yep. Okay.
Oh, up to. Okay, so it says up to, but it doesn't say roll. So I don't know.
Up to 10 berries appear in your hand. Sure. Let's just do 10. I don't care. We can figure it out later.
I don't know what scenario you pick less than 10 if it's just a choice, but
I don't know.
That was a roll.
That is weird that it says up to, but there's no roll though. It's a little
Cool.
So the chanting stops as you peer into this 40-foot square room. The smooth masonry walls provide very excellent acoustics for the chanting. The featureless stone pillars support the ceiling, which you can see dotted around the scaffolding, and a breach in the west wall, which you just came out of. No, wait, that's the south wall. There is a breach in the south wall that leads to this dark cave heaped with like bones and flesh, and it's just a pile of just discarded human body parts.
Jesus Cristo.
Yeah. You see murky water covering most of the floor. You see stairs leading up to an octagonal dais that rises above the water. Rusty chains and shackles dangle from the ceiling directly above the stone altar. And the altar is carved with hideous depictions of grasping ghouls stained in dry blood, which you can make out from where you're standing, obviously.
Cool. Excellent.
But the cultists seem to be waiting for you.
Oh, I was waiting for you to say roll initiative.
No, they're not doing anything.
Hi.
Sorry, wrong room. Close the door.
Well, the Durst lady did say that like we had to go down to get out.
She did.
Yeah, guys, I think we really fucked up on this one.
Hey, so sorry for interrupting y'all's chanting and what have you. But do y'all know where the exit is to this place?
They do not respond.
I think they might be dead. Are they also beautiful?
They're all wearing masks. So they're hooded and wearing masks, so it's hard to make out what features that they have.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, Aaron. Are they beautiful masks?
Yes.
Hold on, there's a beholder?
I don't suppose anyone has, like a way to just make the whole room real dark so we could all just like go to the other side or anything.
Nope.
No.
Yeah. Didn't think so. Just thought I'd ask, just in case.
I can.
Speaking of that, is this a well-lit room?
Yes, there is a torch lit on the dais in the middle.
Okay. Just one?
Yep,
And that's lighting the entire room.
correct.
Well, I don't know what to say. So I would like to inspire our monk to say something.
Well, they seem like they summoned us here if they were waiting on us.
Oh, whoops! I don't know what I did.
Got fixed at some point. I still see the whole thing, but I have my character's vision.
Oh,
Sorry, I gave inspiration to our monk.
okay. You have inspiration. What do you say, Rowan?
Hi. I don't know. I feel like they were waiting for us. Or
So
did you say that?
they are waiting, and as they wait, eventually one of them by themselves kind of mutters under their breath and gets louder and louder and says, "One must die. One must die. One must die."
Oh,
And then they all start chanting, "One must die. One must die."
they need to pick amongst themselves which one must die.
I was basically gonna say that too. I agree.
I'm gonna say that with inspiration.
In your most inspiring voice.
Masks aside, do they seem human or undead? Or is that gonna need a roll?
Do a perception check.
Is there a scent in the air?
Well,
You don't see anything abnormal about them.
Okay, I would like to. I'm not gonna move a whole square or anything, but I would like to kind of edge my toe down this direction and see if any of them react to me moving.
No. None of them seem to react at all to you moving.
Does the water look like normal water?
It looks very murky. It doesn't look like there's anything wrong with it other than the pile of body parts off to the south.
is there anything to that for the map?
You see a wooden wheel half embedded in the wall. That's adjacent to the portcullis.
All right. My current thought is that maybe we need to go that way. Maybe that continues. But I am up to ideas from the group on what to do.
Well, they're chanting "One must die." I don't think we're getting out of
Yeah,
here.
maybe we just you want to leave or you want to shoot first? What do you think?
So, Leor, can you make
Yeah.
a perception check for me?
Yes, I can.
So this room is a pretty high ceiling, but at the top of it you can see that there are chains hanging maybe 6-8 feet long, and it's directly above this table on the dais.
It's within reach. If I was standing on that table, I could grab it.
Correct. And then on the table itself, you do see a bloody dagger.
We're not in combat, correct? Just to
No.
hard confirm.
Nope, you're not.
I cast Mage Hand.
Okay. You do.
You want to try and get the bloody dagger and see if they react to that?
Well, I was thinking that, or maybe seeing about turning that wooden
Oh yeah, go for it.
handle, just to see how they'd react, and B, what's going on.
Yeah, maybe the handle drains the water. Then we could see what's on the floor.
All right, so I cautiously send my Mage Hand over to the. Oh goodness, I hate it when I forget simple words. It's just a wooden wheel handle, just to turn it. Goodness.
So
As it's approaching, nobody's doing nothing.
No.
Okay. As the Mage Hand grasps it, they don't do nothing.
Nope.
Okay, I try to turn it with my Mage Hand.
I'd say yeah, you're able to turn it, and the portcullis rises.
Okay.
And you're able to walk through.
Okay, so would we surmise that? Oh goodness, no, Edgethau never actually went in.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I could have turned into something and gone in,
Yep, but we didn't.
but that's the past now.
okay, I moved my Mage Hand cautiously back, and then I approach the bloody dagger.
Okay. You step onto the dais.
No, I mean with the Mage Hand, I ain't moving.
So do you pick up the dagger with the mage hand?
The bloody dagger's on the table.
Yep.
Yeah, pick it up.
Yeah, I don't know.
If the ritual dagger stabs one of them, maybe the ritual's complete. Pick it up and stab them.
Wait, we want to complete the ritual?
I mean, I don't want to be part of the ritual.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's good if we
maybe
have the
just-
dagger and they don't.
Right, just know about the dagger would be my first thought.
I grab the dagger.
You grab the dagger with the mage hand, and all of their chanting stares. All of them look towards the dais and start chanting louder. One must die. One must die. Over and over.
Okay. I float it back over. And before, I'm trying to play coy here, so I'm slowly floating it over to me, step by step, and then all of a sudden I send it flying towards this guy's neck.
It passes right through him, and you realize that it's just more of a apparition than an actual cultist.
What? Okay, well I'm getting into the water then.
Oh no.
I know you're still
I
chanting.
wasn't scared anyway.
One must die. One must die.
Oh no.
All right.
Hold on. Are you guys
I'm
sure
checking out
they
the
might
bone
have
pile.
closed the door behind us?
Are you sure you
I
should
think
be
I'm gonna
down
stay
there?
outside.
Okay, so Mage Hand still with Ritual Dagger in hand. I'm not gonna do anything with that for now, but I did bring it back to me.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to walk through these cultists.
All right. So
I know that's probably not a good idea.
I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh,
There
dang.
it is.
Jesse.
It wasn't Jesse.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't do it this time.
So the ritual, the cultists, doing their. Let me see here. Get the turn order thing up. So the cultists stop chanting and say, "You refuse the ritual, demon. We summon thee." and the large flesh pile that you stand in front of, Leor, starts rising.
Cool.
Oh no,
Oh.
it's a baby monster.
Oh, gross.
Oh,
And it's
That's
Oh,
that's an
it's
image.
like a pizza monster.
all right.
cool.
Our bard is hugging the boss.
All right.
Well,
So
What was everyone's
hate-
initiatives? Make sure it's all correct.
mine is correct.
when is
Yeah, mine's correct. Mine is correct as well.
Well, I'm ruining the game again. I got an 11.
That's okay.
Oh no, mine should be a 7. I had a 6+1.
Okay.
I hate to be that guy.
Oh, what's that?
It is about that time though.
All right. No, I mean, this is a good stopping point, though.
Yeah, before we get into it.
Yeah.
Before we go, I moved myself back out. I said even that I didn't want to go in.
Okay. Sorry, I moved you in because I assumed you were following.
All
right.
No, yeah. I got control now. I figured it out. But
Okay. All right. Well, I think we call it good. And
Yeah.
we'll-
Good session, everyone.
yeah.
Agreed.
nobody died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, we set ourselves up pretty well for it, though.
All right. So prepare for a battle next time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
Dope.
Bye.
Well, I'll see you
shoulda-
guys later.
Yeah, y'all have a good
Bye.
night.
That-